Welcome to Villa Getaways Luxury Villa Roadshow. Hi, I'm Antoinette Byron. Come join me on a journey full of magical sights, adventure and total luxury as we visit some of the world's most exclusive private villas. New Zealand, the precious jewel of the Pacific Rim. And this is Auckland. The locals call it the City of Sails. Today we begin our tour in Taupo, which is in the centre of the North Island, about 300 kilometres south of Auckland. We'll visit the elegant Lake Taupo Lodge, the contemporary Point Villa, and in between thrill-seek on exciting jet boats and relax in nature's own hot springs. After Taupo, we'll head for the far north and visit New Zealand's most exclusive villa, Rahi Moana at Eagle's Nest in the beautiful Bay of Islands. This is Lake Taupo Lodge, a luxury retreat in the volcanic heartland of New Zealand. Let's go inside. This designer's delight was inspired by legendary architect Frank Lloyd Wright.
Welcome to Lake Taupo Lodge, Antoinette.
Thanks, Gary. Nothing is too much trouble for Gary, our wonderful host. Lake Taupo Lodge focuses on gracious living and elegance. A long list of famous guests testify to the exemplary standards of comfort and service. All this professional kitchen needs now is a chef. Each of the 7 suites is designed to afford peace and privacy. Here one can relax the body, warm the heart, and nurture the soul. Lake Taupo is the source of New Zealand's longest river, the mighty Waikato, which is born at the thunderous Puka Falls. New Zealand's central North Island is a thermal wonderland. Geysers, boiling mud and hot pools are everywhere. We were fortunate to get a tip about a natural hot river known only to the locals. Yes, this is a hot stream bubbling out of volcanic rock, creating a warm water paradise. And you know, it's only a short stroll from the highway. The water is approximately 38 degrees Celsius. Perfect for a totally relaxing bath. The Point Villa sits on a bush-clad peninsula in a gated estate. This kitchen dining space is equipped to delight the keenest culinary guest. But it's not just a glorious living area. An open fire beckons you in winter, and the view over the pool to the lake is nothing short of spectacular. This modern, superbly appointed villa opens on all sides to nature's beauty. Each bedroom has commanding views, and the special mineral lap pool both nourishes and rejuvenates. This pool contains a unique blend of minerals, rejuvenating the skin and detoxing the body. Residents have access to a picturesque small harbour, tennis courts, hiking trails, and a private beach. The now famous Maori carvings adorn a cliff only a few hundred metres from the villa. A gentle paddle by kayak or a short boat ride, and here we are at these mysterious Maori carvings. And here we have some holiday makers getting a closer look at the tanifas, which are the spirits that protect the lake.
What do you think of the carving?
They're pretty cool. Yeah. I've been out here a couple of times because we can take kayak trips, but it's really cool to swim out as well.
Awesome.
After a day outdoors, what better way to wind down than to indulge in the luxuries of the Point Villa? A stay in Taupo offers a wonderful array of outdoor adventure. And here we explore the pristine Aratia Scenic Reserve, only a few minutes outside town. That was awesome. I totally recommend it. The water is so beautiful. It's crystal clear. You can see trout, you can see wildlife, and the adrenaline rush. I mean, my heart is still racing. And our awesome driver here was terrific. He tells us all about the interesting things around here. James, that was awesome. You know, you're so knowledgeable. You know everything about this place. It's terrific. How long have you been doing this?
Probably jet boating for probably about 10 years now.
10 years.
Yeah, and been one of the owners of this company for 7. So yeah, it's a pretty special part of New Zealand down here.
Oh,
down
that's
there.
wonderful. And you're so good. I mean, we're going toward those rocks and we think we're going to hit them, and then you just side swipe and make us miss. That's terrific. Do you get a buzz out of doing that?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool way. It's a good job, good summer job and that, but a lot of training goes into it, so
Right.
we keep everybody safe and everybody's happy when they get off.
Everybody's safe, yeah. Oh, cool.
Cool, thanks for
That's
coming.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
No
James.
worries.
Next time, let me
No
drive the
worries.
boat, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, really? Okay. Cool. You've got to do this. If you want to go places fast, then this jet boat's for you. Terrific. What a time. This is Wairaki, voted the best golf course in New Zealand, and you can see why. This stunning course is really challenging. Fingers crossed. Wairaki Golf Course has been specially fenced to exclude all rodents and is now the home of a thriving native bird population. Its combination of unique location, excellent layout, and superb facilities establish Wairaki as a premier golf experience. Lake Taupo is both a summer and winter playground. The lake is an angler's dream, and the nearby rivers and mountains offer everything from whitewater rafting to skiing and snowboarding. Lake Taupo is a mecca for water sports enthusiasts and all sorts of outdoor water adventurers. All along the lakefront are beautiful bays and beaches. Here I found the air incredibly fresh, the locals friendly, and my villa stays were of the highest standard. I chose to do part of my journey north by boat, and I was rewarded with a succession of spellbinding sights. The whole eastern coastline of New Zealand is dotted with safe harbours, lovely islands and beaches. Many New Zealanders are typically away on their boats or at their vacation homes every weekend, and now I can see why. The tiny town of Russell in the Bay of Islands was originally a whaling village, and it became New Zealand's first capital back in the early 1800s. Despite the presence of this cute 1800s mission house, Russell used to be known as the hellhole of the Pacific, as it was the go-to destination for traders, sailors and whalers. This is Irene, and she's a guide here at the mission. So Irene, tell us a little bit about the mission.
Well, this is the only surviving building of what was once a crowded mission compound, built in the late 1830s by Bishop Pompallier and the Marist missionaries.
Oh, wow. And it was used as a printery back then. So what sort of things did they print?
Yes, they were printing mainly hymn books and prayer books, also some school books, but to meet a demand from Maori for books in their own language.
Rahi Moana, the star of this enclave called Eagle's Nest, is just 2 minutes outside of town. Here on its perch above the Bay of Islands, it commands the whole region with its magnificence. Thank you. I get the feeling we're really going to love this place. So come on, let's go inside. This villa is stunning. It's a combination of exquisite design and a site of great natural beauty. Rahi Moana means sun god over the ocean, and the name certainly suits the place. Here the sky kisses the sea. Rahi Moana has hosted all kinds of people, from rock stars to royalty, and today it's our privilege to get spoiled. This is perfect. Every detail is tailored to satisfy the most discerning guest. If you love style and the ultimate in luxury, Rahi Moana has it all. 4 private double bedrooms feature original New Zealand and international artworks, including this chic master bedroom. Sleep comes easily in this divinely comfortable bed. This 25-metre heated infinity pool is just one of the many wonders here. And this multi-award-winning villa offers 320-degree panoramas over the magnificent Bay of Islands. This is Callum Farnell, the Eagle's Nest General Manager. So Callum, I'm interested to know, what are the services that you offer your guests here?
Yes, certainly. It's a very customised service for each guest coming through the property, where we tailor-make every experience for a guest to experience what they want to experience out of the area. So in form of a butler, personal chef, personal trainer, massage therapist and beauty therapist, you name it, we can facilitate it.
And what about the food? What sort of food do you...
Pacific Rim inspired, but again very much tailored to each individual guest's taste. One of the specialties and favourites of our guests is a typical New Zealand style barbecue beside the pool. Ooh. Guests can relax, enjoy, and out here we have an abundance of fresh seafood.
Oh, wonderful. And you get it all locally and prepared? Sourced
locally and the same day, and many guests who do head out on charter vessels do come back with their own catch. You know, it's one of the specialties of our chefs to prepare for them.
Fantastic. And do you give them picnics sometimes to take out?
Certainly do. We have helicopter excursions to untouched beaches. There's 144 islands to explore in the area, so the world's your oyster in the Bay of Islands.
Oh my goodness.
Each villa is set up in a way that you have your own private facilities, so you write the rules and we customise the experience.
This is Daniel and Sandra Biskind, the owners of Eagle's Nest. You're both from other countries. What moved you to come to New Zealand?
In 1995, I was on my way to Australia, and I landed in Auckland. And I was just following my heart, and within hours, I knew there was something for me here.
So this place is really spectacular, but was there one specific thing that inspired you to build this beautiful eagle's nest?
Oh, absolutely. The luminosity of the Bay of Islands was very important to us, the light, the air, everything about it. And so all of the villas are very unique in that there's a lot of glass. The view is very, very important. So people are actually a part of the Bay of Islands, not just looking at it. And the way we've used glass and granite and steel and wood, it's all very much a very luminous, airy, tranquil feeling, isn't it?
Yes, it does. You really do feel at one with the environment.
Yes.
You feel part of it, like you're part of the ocean and part of the Bay of Islands. So who was your designer and your architect? You must have employed a stellar team there, right?
Well, we really designed everything to do with Eagle's Nest ourselves.
Really?
But in the case of Rahimawano, we assembled a fabulous team. Simon Carnahan was the architect, Lindsay Construction, a raft of consultants who together were a brilliant team and enabled us to realize our vision for this.
And you've won a number of awards, I believe, too. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, the latest was the most exciting, of course, where we were named the best luxury coastal hotel in the world.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, actually it was a shock because we're not a hotel and we're not a lodge and we're very, very unique. I mean, people have this dream of going to Tuscany or the south of France to a villa and we say, well, we just want to tweak that dream a bit. We want you to dream of your special villa in the South Pacific, in the Bay of Islands, in Russell at Eagle's Nest. You know, with any one of 5 very, very special villas to choose from.
Somewhere between 7 stars and heaven.
Absolutely,
right?
it really is.
And you mentioned activities. Well, I'm very curious about that because I love water sports. So what activities do you recommend to your guests here?
This is really one of the great maritime playgrounds of the world. Every water sport known to man is available here. But we say to people, you must take a tour of the islands. And while you're out on the water, you don't want to miss swimming with the dolphins.
Swimming with the dolphins, that sounds magical. Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Brings joy to everybody's heart.
Oh my goodness, how exciting. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Cheers. You can walk, dive the pristine waters, or enjoy breathtaking views over the bay. The big game fishing here is world-renowned, a fisherman's dream. But this is one of my dreams come true.
Out here is the bottlenose dolphin. Picture on the left there.
You also have to swim a little bit like a crazy person in a swimming race to be able to follow them around.
This is one of those memorable moments you just have to experience for yourself. And it's here, on your doorstep, amongst the 144 island jewels in the Bay of Islands. This truly is an experience to remember. They are so friendly. There's golf, and then there's Kerry Cliffs, a coastline course within easy reach of Eagle's Nest. Ryan is the director of golf here at Kerry Cliffs, and he's been showing me around this amazing golf house. So Ryan, tell us a little bit about the services you offer your guests and describe to everybody what Kerry Cliffs is like.
Kerry Cliffs, as you've seen a little bit of so far, is a fantastic destination property in the Bay of Islands. We have 22 suites and a 2-bedroom owner's cottage, but the activities on property are immense. We have everything from horseback riding to quad biking, the fantastic golf course, which is in the top 50 in the world.
It's amazing, amazing.
Sits right out on the Pacific coast with spectacular views. We have 3 private beaches on property as well.
Yes, tell me about the beach you were telling me about earlier. There's something about the shells.
We have a beach called Pink Beach, which is a natural phenomenon. It's made up of crushed pink and white shells. It's absolutely spectacular. The ones in particular that people like to see are the power shells, which it does have a high concentration of power shells down on Pink Beach, and we do a barbecue there every Friday evening for our house guests in the summertime.
Oh my goodness.
It's a wonderful location. It's nicely protected down there, and it's just a spectacular venue to watch the sunset.
And tell me, what is your favourite hole here at Kerry Cliffs?
You know, we've often been asked if we have a signature hole. We have 18 signature holes, is a good way to put it. There's really ocean views from 15 of the 18 holes.
Oh, wow.
But 14 through 17 play right along the cliff line. So we're about
goodness.
800 feet up at that point. But really 15, the tee shot standing on 15 is one of the best tee shots you'll find in golf. It's spectacular.
And I've got to ask you this question. Do many people actually hit the ball 200 metres into the ocean below?
We do get a fair amount of golfers that just like to see the hang time on the golf ball. Here it's about 7 seconds from the fairway down. At Cape Kidnappers it's about 10 seconds from the fairway down to the water. So the hang time is pretty dramatic, and you have some great settings in the world with coastal golf courses, but to find them on this type of elevation, on this type of land is very unique.
It's amazing. So you could play a round of golf, then have a swim at the beautiful beach with the pink shells, and then have a horse ride, and then come here and have a drink as you watch the sunset.
By the time dinner is finished, most people are ready to retire for the evening and start it all over again.
Start it all at 6 o'clock the next morning.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
It wasn't a course record, but loads of fun, and one of the most beautiful golf courses I've ever played. Eagle's Nest is more than just magnificent villas. It's a totally immersive experience, like nothing you've ever encountered before. There's a joy here, a sense of delight and tranquility. I know I'll be returning, just as surely as the sun sets on this South Sea paradise. Thank you for joining us on Villa Getaways Luxury Villa Roadshow. We look forward to showing you more of the world's most exclusive villas in the future. We'll see you next time.